things that can lead you to your success and make you the most successful in the world.
Sometimes I do a morning stretch, but I found this specific stretch that you can do in the bed. You can't choose sisters, but you can choose everyone else, so you do that.
I'm bad at meditation, I own it, but a bad meditation is better than no meditation. Hi, I'm Martina.
And I'm Zarina.
And we're sisters.
We run jewelry business in different countries and in different ways. We're from a dynasty of jewelry makers.
And we want to tell you about how we run our companies, how we achieve our goals, and maybe to motivate you to do the same and start your own projects.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel, hit the ring button and the like button to not miss our future videos.
Today we're going to talk about things that can lead you to your success and make you the most successful in the world, or to pull you down.
Your boyfriends. Obviously not.
We're going to talk about your habits and also share with you some of our habits. Today we're in Parc des Avives. It's a beautiful park in Geneva. In general, we have this habit of being in nature. Our mom would always take us to parks and forests.
Actually, this morning, my mom woke up at 7 in the morning and came here already and had like a
swim.
A swim.
In the freezing lake. This lake is so cold. Even it's super hot outside, it's so cold, so she went for a swim, but I just ran here.
I slept.
Yeah. So I wake up at 7 in the morning, the latest. The first thing I do is I have some warm water with lemon, because it really helps your digestion and it really helps your brain to wake up. It's actually a key thing to do for your health. After that, I go for a run. I run every day on this beautiful lake that's behind me or in this park. I usually do 7 kilometers, but my goal is to get back into 10. After that, I come home and stretch. It's true, why are you laughing?
It's just like, I think of all this time that you spend doing all those healthy things, like, I'm just like, that's when I sleep. I sleep and like, I'm waiting for the moment when you come back home. You don't even have a breakfast, but like if you have breakfast, and that's when I wake up.
Anyway, so after my run, I usually stretch and do a quick meditation. I suck at meditation because I just cannot get my thoughts all together and at peace. But what I learned is that the most important thing about meditation is consistency. I gave up on being bad at it. Like, I acknowledge the fact that I'm not great at meditation, but I will still do it every morning and every evening for at least 10 minutes.
I'm proud of you. I wake up at 8, but not out of my own will. If I could, I would wake up at 9 or 10 and I would destroy the alarm clock. My perfect life is alarm clock less. When I wake up, I have a glass of water. I check my phone straight away, even though I know that you shouldn't really do it, but I do. And then I try to write down like what I have to do during the day to plan out everything, because my memory is really bad, so if I don't write it down, it's not gonna happen. For breakfast, mine is super healthy. It's called balanced diet. Balanced diet is when you have pain au chocolat on each hand.
Well, for me, there isn't much to say because I do intermittent fasting and I only start eating around 3 o'clock. And speaking about coffee, actually, if you wake up and you have a coffee straight away, when you woke up, you didn't give your body the time to wake up naturally. So normally you shouldn't have your coffee before 10 a.m. If you need to wake up, what I do is I do my run, I come back, I have a really cold shower, which actually stimulated your body from very hot to cold, and honestly, you don't need any coffee. I still have my coffees, but only at 10, 11.
But what I love is even if she goes out, even if she drinks, even if tornado falls to the ground at the evening, in the morning she wakes up at 7 and she runs.
The hardest part is to start. To actually, when you wake up, to get yourself out of bed and put those shoes and everything and go. So if you wanna start doing sports first thing in the morning, but you fail at it, prepare all your sports equipment next to your bed and make it as easy as for you as you can, so that you know, like, you woke up, Your shoes are there, the socks are there, the airports are charged. You know, avoid the obstacles between you and your run.
I remember the only thing I do like occasionally when the sun and the moon meet and like when the stars are right, sometimes I do a morning stretch, but I found this specific stretch that you can do in the bed. It takes 7 minutes, but I do it. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's something.
In the end of the day, no matter what I do, Zarina still weighs less. And she eats chocolate. Like, how much chocolate do you eat?
I don't know. There was one day when I ate the 1 kilogram chocolate bar.
Like, it doesn't gain weight.
Like in 10 minutes, like it's done, it's gone.
I'm the one who is always heavier in the family, and I'm the one who does the most sports and watches what she eats and everything. I actually do not eat any sugar. I mean, you cannot say that because there's a lot of sugar in things that we don't know. It can be in a sauce or something. But I made a conscious decision that I don't eat anything sweet. So sometimes even fruit, even though mom says it's really bad because apparently I don't get my vitamins, but I cut out everything that's sweet, sugar, candy, soft drinks, any dessert, and I still don't have Zarina's body because my metabolism is not as fast. Like, I guess when God was like, okay, one sister gets the fast metabolism and the boobs and and the other one gets the brain.
I stopped gaining weight when I stopped caring. I don't know, like, people might believe in the power of thought or not, because before I would watch every gram and now I'm like 51 or 52 kilograms. I'm 157 centimeters or 58, so like my weight is like normal. I used to have an app where I would write every morning how much I weighed, and if there would be like 100 grams change, I would stress out.
No, really, you just had one.
And I'll have another one. And I have another one in the bag.
So Zarina buys, how many are there in the box?
50.
50. She buys boxes of chocolate. Instead, what I do is that I make sure to drink at least 2.5 liters of water a day. So what I do is that I buy a 1.5 liter Evian bottle. I know it's not very plastic conscious, but I lose my water bottle. So in the morning on my way to the office, I buy the 1.5 liter Evian bottle, and I know that I need to drink 2 of those. So the second one I just fill up with from the tap. We're so lucky in Switzerland. We have the best tap water. It tastes so good.
Show me your screen time.
Today? What did you do then?
The average screen time.
3 hours, 43
Let's see.
minutes.
Well, today is not over. Yesterday was 5 hours.
Average.
Thursday was 7 hours. Well, you know, you're not that far from me.
Okay.
You wanna see mine? Mine is bad. Let's see.
That's only today.
5 hours, yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. Week average is 5 hours and 40 minutes, but that's not a lot. I think it's because this week is weird. Yesterday, for example, I spent 9 hours on the phone, and then
14 hours.
on Tuesday it was 14 hours on the phone.
In general, I try to have a very healthy relationship with my phone because it overtakes your life. So I always charge my phone in a separate room. I never have it in my bedroom. The first hour of my day must be spent without the phone, but if I go for a run, I obviously need it for music, so I just put it on airplane mode. I think it's very healthy to not do what most people do, is that they check their phone the first thing in the morning. You wake up, you turn off your alarm, you're like, okay, what are my notifications? You didn't have any time for yourself. You didn't have time to, wake up, be happy, do anything just for you. You're already in the world checking Instagram. Who liked my pictures? What does this person want from me on WhatsApp? What is happening on the news? Don't check it. Take the conscious decision to actually have a clean space to focus on yourself.
I have a personal record of being on the phone 17 hours a day.
Jesus Christ.
That was on the 24th of February when the war started. I would check the news like every second, and the rest of the time that I wasn't on the phone, I was probably sleeping. But apart from that, I'm still really addicted to my phone on a daily basis. Also, I work on the phone most of the time because I manage Instagram pages, I check the news through Instagram, and I create content with my phone, but it's not really healthy. Show me, by the way, your home screen. Do you have yourself on it?
No, don't you remember?
She has a money motivation earning quote, and I have a quote Ukraine on the background.
This quote, I don't know if it worked, but it basically says, no one will beat me. It's in small letters on my screen that basically like I'll get everything done. Our mom, who kind of taught us that way, that we believe in ourselves, she would always be like, you're the smartest, you're the prettiest.
She loves the word best. She's like, you're best at everything. Best, like, even when she talks about some new professional, she's like, I met the best marketologist. We went to the best restaurant ever. Like, best of the best is like her motto.
Don't be scared to do things badly. Like with my meditation, I'm bad at meditation. I own it. But a bad meditation is better than no meditation. Or a bad workout is better than no workout.
Is a bad project or a bad workout better than sleeping in? I'm not sure.
Turn off all the unnecessary notifications. Like if you download any apps and then it's like, oh, 2 dots, some stupid game I downloaded. Wants to, like, I don't know, has a new challenge. If you see a notification come up, kill it. Go into that app and turn off the notifications, because when you're focused on something and that notification came in, it actually took away your attention and you might have forgot what you were doing. That's number one. Number two is that have a separate email address for all the junk. When you're like trying to get on Wi-Fi somewhere, do not give your email. Or whenever you need to subscribe to something, have a separate email address where all that stuff is going, so that you don't get these email notifications and they're not spamming your personal space. So I'm working on my laptop, the phone is away, and then when the alarm goes off, I have 10 minutes to look at who is dating who, or who broke up with who, or whatever is on my phone, or Instagram. I love Instagram, obviously, also. So right now we are at the Promenade of Geneva, where I run every morning. This is my space, but usually it's much less crowded. Today is Saturday, that's why there's so many people.
I realized that for me to stay happy and friendly once a week, I should not see people, I should be in my little bubble, and it doesn't matter what I do. I can watch a TV show, walk around, but I have to see 0 people. Even my mom, even my sisters, like nobody. If I want to keep loving them, keep talking to them and enjoying that, once a week I should like detox from people.
You are at a weighted average of the people that surround you, and you don't realize how much people who are around you affect the way you change and who you become. Before, I was very polite and I was scared to say no to people who wanted to hang out with me, but I knew they weren't bringing the best out of me, because we were either childhood friends or they were just nice. Filtering people is the most important thing you can do to your time, because your time is the most precious thing you have. So make sure you only spend it with people who will help you grow, succeed, and who bring the best out of you.
I would say it's not only the best thing to do for your time, but for your mental health. Not even like, it's not only about people that bring the best in you. Sometimes there are people that are super smart, interesting, but they're toxic. And you don't need toxic people in your life. Choosing your circle, that's the best thing you can do when you care about yourself.
Don't be afraid to say no. If somebody, politely, obviously, I usually say, I would love to, but when somebody says, oh, do you want to go for a drink? And I know that that person is not going to do me any good, I'm going to say, I would love to, but I decided that I will spend the time alone today. You are the most important thing in your life, and don't feel bad about saying no to someone. Just make sure you always say yes to your own wishes.
Never compromise on your values and choose the people that match those values. Friends, partners, everyone. You can't choose sisters, but you can choose everyone else, so you do that.
My mom actually said that she had me for her because she wanted a kid, and then she had Zarina for me so that I have a sister. I always thought it was so cute.
Why would you have Sonia then?
I think she was a mistake.
Finally, I'm gonna say about one of my most important, I guess, habits, and it's not that much about being successful, but rather about being in a happy mental state, and it's about not ever reacting to negative energy and almost never having any conflicts. I realized that when people get aggressive or negative, it's not about you, it's about them and feelings that they receive, about their thoughts, about their inner blocks, let's say. You should just analyze their emotions and not react on them. Because when you react on them, you waste your energy and you get sad. And if you just remain calm, first of all, if you want to irritate them, that might irritate them because they're gonna try to get your emotions and they'll fail at that. And second of all, it just gets you more peaceful and you're kind of more in the harmony with yourself. So this idea about not having conflicts and not receiving anyone's, can we say crap? Can we say bullshit on the YouTube? I hope we do. It can get you a long way.
To conclude this video, my last habit is about gratitude. Gratitude is the most powerful feeling there is. And if you're grateful, you're happy. So sometimes when I'm down or if I'm anxious, I sometimes get anxiety. I make myself write 10 things, 10 great things that happened to me during the day. And it doesn't have to be anything big, but you just take a moment and realize how blessed you are and what wonderful things happened. So for example, today I get to spend time with my sister. I get to experience this view of Geneva, or I ate such a tasty banana, or I was crossing the street and there was the cutest puppy in the world. So one of the 10 things today on my list would be how grateful I am that you took the time to watch our YouTube channel. And I hope to see you soon in our next video next week.
We're gonna be extra grateful if you hit the subscribe button, ring button, and like button. Make sure you share your habits with us, the healthy and not so healthy ones. What would you like to adopt from this video? What new things should we try, maybe? Share your thoughts, anything.